field goal, 28-yard field goal to win it. Murphy's looking at a new kicker tonight. Jerry Bowie's banged up in the soccer game. Looks like we've got maybe Abram Twiggs is going to be putting the ball in the air for the Bulldogs. It'll either be him or Dalton Farmer, the all-conference punter.
Well, that's the word. When I was there in the locker room lobby, the whole idea is that Abram Twiggs, a big, tall fella, and what does he stand here? 6'5", 215 pounds. I was wondering, all right, I asked him. I said, so is this what it took to get you onto the football field? Because they usually use somebody like him and his prowess. Of course, his brother's not too much smaller than him. Yeah. They're both trees, but to see that. All right, let's see. The Murphy Bulldogs won the toss, and so with that, they always defer to the second half. And looking back, just to see who's going to be back deep to receive the football. Twiggs is going to actually be the one who comes out to set things up. Bulldogs are set, and we're just about ready to go. Again, as you can see him out there, tall fella, but with that soccer leg that he presents, he'll be able to put one in the air. So here we go. Ball's in the air, and this one goes a little bit low, but the deep man comes back to pick it up. And,
Cameron Allison.
Yes, with Allison. He'll actually return pretty well, Jake, get it over to about the 30-yard line.
So here we go. We see our first offensive possession going to be for the Knights. They will come out with a huge backfield led by Luke Lovin under center. They'll have Isaac Tisteski, number 5, and Isaac Collins, number 7, two bruising backs for these guys. Cam Allison and Tucker Jones will be out wide.
Allison is wide out to the left, but here's the snap to Lovin. He hands it off, goes around the corner, and will pick up with Isaac Collins just a couple of yards shy. You thought I was going to say he just picked up a couple of yards, but this guy impresses me. He's been averaging anywhere from 6, 7, 8 yards per carry, and he does it well here. To the line of scrimmage, second down and 2 from the 39-yard line. We're just underway here in Murphy. Snap comes back to Collins, and he'll get through and get to the first down, crosses over the 45, and we'll get it over to about the 46 or 47.
Yeah, Robbinsville come out ground and pound. That's what they want to do. They've got those huge – I don't know if you have the vitals for those guys in the backfield, but, it looks like 6'3", 205 for Isaac Collins, and 6 foot 205 for Isaac Tisteski, and I think they both probably weigh a little bit more than 205. At least that's what they look. And here's the handoff to Collins.
Again, Jake picking it up here as Collins will move the football and does quite well. His first carry from the line of scrimmage was about 8 yards. This one 6 yards, give or take. So right there in the average. But again, this ball game with some downhill running, like what we're beginning to see in the first couple of plays, both Robbinsville and Murphy going to have to control line of scrimmage. This one handed off and goes around to the corner with Tisteski. He'll get just a few inches closer to the first down marker. He'll come up 2 yards shy after a couple of yards pickup. So third down, 2 yards to go from the Murphy 46-yard line. They're into Murphy territory after just a couple of plays. Down to 10 minutes left to go in this first quarter. Robbinsville sending Tucker Jones and Cameron Allison wide to the right side of the line. Snap. And this one handed off over to Isaac Collins. He'll get the first down. And with looks like with some ease as they break through the line. So tonight, Jake, the front line of Murphy, they've got to answer.
Yeah, I mean, the front line of Robbinsville is pushing Murphy around. Kellen Inslee, Dane Daniels, Casey Buchanan, John Dominguez, those guys are doing work right now in the trenches, and Robbinsville just marching the football right down the field, going in shotgun here.
Collins gets it. He'll run it himself. He'll sweep and comes up with maybe a loss on this one, but at worst he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And just looking at that, I thought maybe he was going to break out and do a little play action, but no. Tucked it under and ran. No gain. 2nd and 10 for the Robbinsville Black Knights. Black Knights in their white jerseys and black breeches, silver helmets, Murphy in all black, gold letters, numbers, and black helmets. Snap back over to Collins. He'll roll to the right, launches the pass, and firing way out in front of his intended receiver, who was Cameron Allison. And even though he had, looks like Ryan Payne just tagging on him, no, that pass was not necessarily catchable.
Yeah, Luke Lovin threw that one just out of the reach of Allison. Good coverage from Payne. Brings up a 3rd down, first one of the game.
3rd and 10. Murphy's 42. Collins, for the first time under center, drops back, hands off, and rolling around into the right side of the line. Oh, wait a minute. Is this when flag goes flying? Benton Gibby was the runner.
Looks like that's on Murphy. The way the Robbinsville fans are reacting and the way the football is being moved forward, waiting for the white hat to.
Personal foul, face mask. And that'll be against Murphy, which I don't think that, since that's a personal foul, that's obviously going to be 15 yards and automatic first down.
Murphy comes up with the stop, but they give up the free 15 yards, grabbing a hold of that face mask, and now Robbinsville gets to keep this drive rolling.
1st and 10 for Murphy's 26, 8:37 left to go. Robbinsville almost clicking 4 minutes off the clock. Hands off over to the right side with T. Steskey. He'll get just a few yards as he barrels through that right tackle position, the right B gap. Probably bring us up to a 2nd and 7, or let's see, hold on. No, it's going over to the 22-yard line. First down marker is at the 16.
Just real quickly, I think our website, F1 TV, is down right now, but we are live on Facebook.
This one going straight up the gut and going across the center was Isaac Collins.
Running the ball down the field, ground and pound.
And the way they're moving, Jake, just give it time. They'll be into touchdown town. Bring it to the 13-yard line, and good enough for a first down. 1st and 10 for the Robbinsville Black Knights.
Running that ball behind Dane Daniels, and he is just moving black jerseys out of his way.
Luke Levin under center. Robbinsville Black Knights with the football, handoff, almost being bobbled in the back. I don't think Isaac T. had the best control, but he was trying to make the best of something, and Murphy got into the backfield. So the Bulldogs penetrating and getting over to where they can stop for a loss. 2nd and 14, it looks like. Ball is going to be placed at the 17-yard line. First down marker is way down at the 3-yard line. Yeah, so 2nd and 14. But pretty much if you're this close in, it's like 2nd and goal almost. Handoff and rolling over to the left side again. This one, was this one going through with Benton Gibby?
No, that was T. Steskey. Yep.
Okay. Up to the 10-yard line. They pick up roughly about 7 yards.
Yeah, it seems like that's probably what they're averaging.
Yeah, they have been.
6:20 on the clock, 3rd and 6. Another big 3rd down for both of these teams.
3rd and 7 from the 10-yard line. Luke Lovin drops back and hands off, trying to find his hole and trying to find the end zone is number 5, Kazik Tisteski. He'll get the first down, so it'll be first and goal from the 2-yard line. With this one, just a little push on the tush.
Yeah.
This one could be a Robbinsville Black Knight score. Let's see, 5:56 remains in this first quarter. No score. We're here in Murphy.
But they come out in that I formation and give it to one of those big backs. That's what I would do. You only need 2 yards, and you have not had any trouble getting 2 yards. As there's the snap and the give. Tisteski is in for the Robbinsville touchdown. If I had an easy button, Brandon, I'd hit it. Robbinsville marches down the field. 5:33 left to go in the first quarter. Get on the board first. 6-0 lead. Here comes Luck Savage, the freshman, out to kick the extra point.
So waiting for the snap, the set, the kick. It's high enough. It's a little low, but it's going to be there. So at 5:33 left to go in the first quarter play. Robbinsville Black Knights have the early lead, 7-0 over the Murphy Bulldogs. Murphy has the ball when we come back on Team FYN Sports. Luke Savage puts his foot into it to return it to the Murphy Bulldogs. The up man, Grayson Hall, has it, turns it over to the 25. He was well beyond touchback situation. Returns it for roughly 10 yards to get it out to the 30-yard line where the Murphy Bulldogs pick it up first and 10. Now to see what Murphy does to counter to the seemingly, well, they burn off a lot of time.
Yeah.
But otherwise, Robbinsville just kept pounding, as you said, pounding and grounding, and it paid off. Murphy Bulldogs send Ryan Payne wide to the left side of the line into the backfield. We're going to see Michael Brown. We're going to see Cameron Clem, who's back for the first time in a couple of weeks after an injury at AC Reynolds. And the first man through going on and he's going to claw his way, Jake, over to the 40-yard line, which is first down territory. And that looks like Michael Brown.
Yeah, Michael Brown's been huge in the absence of Cameron Clem, picking up right where he left off last week. I think he had 1 carry for 33 yards and a touchdown last week against Rosman.
He and Blake Davis. Here's the handoff. Cameron Clem sweeps around and counters, comes back in. Another first down, it looks like, where it's doggone close to it, to the 50-yard line from the 40-yard line. Cameron Clem in his first carry since being out after the injury at AC Reynolds High School about 2 to 3 weeks ago, showing that he can carry the ball. That was one of the worries that he may or may not be back, but after talking to him this week, no, he's going to be ready for the Robbinsville game. Brady Grant is in shotgun, drops back, looks for a pass somewhere, shifts, throws it out of bounds. Not what you want to see if you're the Murphy Bulldogs.
Yeah, Grant didn't look very comfortable back there on that drop back. There was immediate penetration by the Robbinsville front. Bring up 2nd and 10. Murphy's going to have to get they like to put the ball in the air to complement that running game. They're pretty balanced, though, at 12 or 15 times a game.
Grayson Hall on the outside. Inside is Ryan Payne, wide to the left side of the line. And Grant hands it off to Cameron Clem. Has an open hole, gets to the 40, down over to the 31-yard line is before he is brought down. by Gibby, and then also we see into the line Samuel Wachacha getting in on the tackle, but it brings up 1st and 10 for the Murphy Bulldogs from the Robbinsville 31. So in shorter amount of time, Murphy's zipping up the field.
Yeah, we may see a scoring fest here with the way these two opening drives have looked.
A little different. Ryan Payne to the right, Blake Davis and Grayson Hall pass. Going to try to do a fullback pass out over to Cameron Clem, and doesn't make it.
2nd and 10, no luck through the air for either of these teams so far. We've seen, I think, 4 passes, 0 for 4 from both teams. Both of them having a lot of success on the ground, though, and I think I'd probably keep it there.
If you can keep moving people out of the way, they've opened up. Now Murphy, on the other hand, their offensive front line has opened up the hole quite well, and yeah, that's kind of your bread and butter. From shotgun is Brady Grant and Cameron Clem. He's going to slide back up. They'll both slide close to the line, get it out to Blake Davis, who will counter and will almost sweep the corner, but picks up about 6 yards, and that should bring up a 3rd down and 4.
Yeah, Benton Gibby in on the tackle. He's maybe been in on every single tackle so far, him and Isaac Collins.
Correct that, 3rd down and 3. 1st down marker is at the 21. Ball is at the 24. Under center is Brady Grant. And Cameron Clem snakes his way through. Was going to go to the right and hit that B-gap, Jake, but he saw the wide open hole just right across the center and made things happen.
Got a flag coming in.
Oh, no.
Came in pretty late. I don't know what it was for. Elijah Curley is pointing in the direction saying it's on Robbinsville. We'll wait for the white hat to confirm. Face mask on Robbinsville, so that'll give the Bulldogs half the distance to the goal. And a 1st down.
Face mask against Murphy a little earlier. That was the only other penalty, but it was a personal foul face mask, so it was a full 15. Ball is moved to the 13-yard line, an automatic 1st down. 1st down marker will zip up to about the in between the 2 and the 3. Grayson Hall and Ryan Payne out to the left side of the line. Michael Brown is back with Brady Grant, who's in shotgun. We see a little shift in Ryan Payne. No, that's going to be Blake Davis to the right. Handoff again to Cameron Clem. Finally turns it up. He's running east and west rather than north and south.
I actually think that went to.
Oh, it's Ryan Payne.
Yeah,
actually.
Payne on the jet. He came from being wide out left. Nothing doing there. 2nd and 10 from the 12, so they can pick up a 1st down, Brandon, if they get it inside the 2.
We have seen a little bit of Ryan Payne in the backfield since Cameron Clem was out too.
Yeah, he's a playmaker. They want to get the ball in his hands, much like Cameron Allison on the other side for Robbinsville.
So with Brody McFadden and Michael Brown in the backfield, handoff going over to Michael Brown. He'll get inside the 10-yard line over to the 9 and picks up about 3 yards. So it's going to bring up a critical 4th down for the Murphy Bulldogs.
Good tackle by Samuel Wachacha.
Now, wait a minute. Sideline marker says 3rd down. Oh, no, I'm sorry. So 3rd down. I was looking at the scoreboard. I got to not do that.
Okay, you can't trust them up here.
No way. So basically, to get to the 1st down marker, not that far away, about 6 yards away, maybe 7. Everybody's shifting.
Grant didn't like the look that the Dogs had, so he calls a timeout.
With that, Murphy Bulldogs take a break. Minute 22 remaining in the 1st quarter play. Robbinsville Black Knights have the lead 7-0 over the Murphy Bulldogs. We'll come back to see what the Murphy Bulldogs do as they are right on the end zone door in just a moment on Team FYN Sports. Saturday only, no money down on all furniture at Circuit World in Murphy. That's right, no money down and no payments for 30 days. All living room groups, bedroom groups, all recliners, including the chair and the half big boy recliner. We can watch a football all day. So come early on Saturday. It's no money down on all the furniture at Circuit World in Murphy. Murphy back to the line of scrimmage. A minute 22 remains. Again, we see a little shift on the line. Brady Grant under center. Handing off to, no, he's got it. He's going to launch a pass into the back of the end zone, and I don't think we could see anybody pull that one in a little far out. I just finishing my thought, but again, come early Saturday before the store is picked absolutely clean. That's again no money down, no payments for 30 days. Free delivery on all furniture. That's tomorrow, Saturday, only at Circuit World Murphy, across from Ingalls. Minute 14 left to go in the first quarter. Jake, 7-0. Robbinsville leads Murphy.
McFadden's coming out. Clem's going in, and it looks like Clem will be the lone man in the backfield with Brady Grant.
Did you mention Grant's in shotgun? Ryan Payne's in motion. Pass looking for into the end zone, and it is caught as the Murphy Bulldogs will get on the scoreboard and bringing things back for the Bulldogs.
No, that was out of the reach of Catuto. That's going to bring on the field goal unit for Murphy.
I got to get my regular glasses.
Bring on the field goal unit for Murphy. Looks like Dalton Farmer. Oh, no, that was fourth down. So that flips the field. Robbinsville under center.
Dropping it back and handing this one off just right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing doing as we see big number 5, Kazak Teesteski. So getting down and coming up bankrupt for the Bulldogs on that first possession.
Yeah, defense does a good job on the first play of this drive for Robbinsville. Murphy gets into the backfield, hits him behind the line, 2nd and 11. Robbinsville's on the 9-yard line, I believe, 8-yard line now after they've been hitting the backfield there with the handoff to Kazak. Lovin goes in shotgun this time.
From shotgun, he's going to launch a pass. This one gets out, and the hair goes flying. That's Brody Orton, who brings down the receiver. It was Tucker Jones.
Yeah, number 2, Tucker Jones. He had a great game last week against Swain as Robbinsville got going through the air. I think they threw 24 or 27 times last week against Swain. Not very often you see that in a Robbinsville Black Knight stat line, but they believe in their guy, Luke Lovin, senior leader from the quarterback position.
Whittling it down to the last 10 seconds of the first quarter. They don't have to take a snap as there's about a 7-second differential in between the play clock and the game clock, and they'll walk off the field for a few seconds as we'll take a break. The early lead came at 5:33 left to go in the first quarter. Robbinsville 7, Murphy 0. We'll be back in a moment. This is Team FYN Sports. Murphy Bulldogs and the Robbinsville Black Knights doing battle here in Murphy tonight. Robbinsville with the football. Luke Levin is in the back. He'll keep it himself and will streak on through and try to get another yard or so to pick it up. and get a healthy second down. But no, the Murphy Bulldogs will collapse in on him. One person that I'm a little earlier, we were worried about Camden Brazil playing from the defensive end. He was a bit under the weather. 2nd and 8 for the Robbinsville Black Knights. Ball is out at the Robbinsville 21-yard line.
Yeah, 2nd and 8. We may see Robbinsville dip into their bag of passes right here. Seems like a passing down to me. Isaac Tistesky in the backfield with Lovin.
Lovin looking for the pass. He's going to tuck it under, gets into some traffic of his own, and will pick up about 4 yards. He'll get out to the 25. Ball line of scrimmage was at the 21. Good call, though. I mean, as the options to pass, and we're closing, and so were the Murphy Bulldogs in on him. So,
yeah, it's a big 3rd down, 3rd and 4. Murphy turns it over inside the red zone. Turnover on downs. Last time they had the football, and they needed their defense to come up big, and here they've got into a good, favorable 3rd and 4 situation. Robbinsville on the 25-yard line. Lovin comes in with the play.
To the line, going wide out to the right side of the line, Tucker Jones. And timeout is on the field. And so with a timeout is being called by the Robbinsville Black Knights. 10:26 remains in this second quarter of play. 7-0. The Robbinsville Black Knights lead the Murphy Bulldogs here on Team FYN Sports. Robbinsville Black Knights with the football. 3rd down and 4 yards to go. First down marker is at the 29. Screen pass to the left side, and up on the left side of the line, Cameron Allison gets the ball. Will get the first down. I don't see any penalty markers.
They may say that he stepped out of bounds. Oh, there is a flag. Great play call by the Black Knights. Getting the ball to their playmaker, Cameron Allison. Still waiting to see what the flag is.
Holding against the Robbinsville Black Knights. Backing up 10 yards from that point of infraction. So back them up beyond the 20-yard line. Should bring up somewhere around a 3rd down and 9 to go.
So we replay the 3rd down, 3rd and 8, 10, 12 to go in the first half.
Lovin rolls out to his left, little play action, and launches out to his man again to Cameron Allison, looking to go back to that same well, and not going to happen.
Yeah, I think he caught it but was forced out of bounds, couldn't get both feet down, and now we get to see Isaac Collins come out on 4th and 8 and punt this ball away for the Black Knights.
Back deep to receive, back over at the Murphy 40-yard line is going to be Ryan Payne. Up man is Grayson Hall. But over his head, go into the end zone and pick this one up, and it's going to be a safety for the Murphy Bulldogs as Camden Brazil comes out, because he was his big MO is hit him, shuck him, find the ball, and he did.
He flies around, so that might be the change of momentum that Murphy needed. 9:55 to go, 7-2 here at David Gentry Field. Black Knights lead. Murphy will be getting the football when we come back.
Robbinsville Black Knights will be penalized just a bit back from their normal stance at the 40-yard line.
So since it's a safety, it will be a punt from Isaac Collins.
Ryan Payne back deep. He's at the Murphy 30. And with that punt, Grayson Hall gets in front of it. Ryan Payne scoops it up 35, 38, and
who else but Benton Gibby in on the tackle. Anytime you don't know who tackled somebody,
just say Benton Gibby.
Just say Benton Gibby.
All right. He's our go-to.
I want to thank all of our sponsors that came on for this game. I want to thank the Murphy High School Athletic Department for letting us do this, and the Robbinsville High School Athletic Department. They've really done a great job working with us this year. We're glad to partner with both of these teams and bring you as much coverage as possible. But
how about that? We get some words from Lucas Ford,
yeah.
head coach this year.
We get a lot of words from Lucas Ford.
Exactly. Brady Grant's under center. Cameron Clem gets the handoff, gets past the 45, and he is rolled to the ground. I don't think that's Benton Gibby, but instead Kazak Kieski brings him down. It's going to be good for a first down, Jake, as we see the Murphy Bulldogs get out over to the 49-yard line. 9.5 minutes left to go in this first half of play. 7-2, Robbinsville leading by 5. Under center, and everybody crowded close to the box as Brady Grant hands this one off to Blake Davis. Davis will pick up about 5 or 6 yards as he'll get to the Robbinsville 44-yard line. They started out at the Murphy 49, so 7 yards of pickup, 2nd and 7. But a good run, good dive. Grayson Hall is wide over to the left side of the line. He's the lone wide receiver. Not seeing Ryan Payne in the mix. Instead, we'll see some things change up in a sweep. And a nice shift and a good carry by Blake Davis as he gets to the 33-yard line.
Yeah, stable of backs for Murphy this year with Blake Davis, Michael Brown, Brody McFadden, Cameron Clem. Never know who's going to touch the football.
Brandon Stevens, Jake West, Cole West. Grayson Hall's wide to the left side of the line on the narrow side, on the near side. Cameron Clem goes in motion, but handing off over to Michael Brown, who will pick up, roughly about 7 yards as he gets to the 26. Ball started out at around the 33, so brings up 2nd and 3.
Yeah, he got popped by Samuel Wachacha and Benton Gibby there. Wachacha's doing a good job from that safety position. He comes down and hits hard. He can't be but $150, but
that's what
he puts it all behind him.
Well, he's got the speed and momentum coming from that free safety position. Grant's under center, 2nd and 3 from the 26. Cameron Clem gets the first down and then a little bit more as they roll him inside the 20 over about the 18-yard line. 17-yard line is where they'll place the ball. So, again, just good hard running. That's what Cameron Clem's needed to do.
Yeah, the turnover is proving costly so far for Robbinsville. The snap went over the head of Isaac Collins and gave Murphy a free 2 points and the football, and Murphy's doing a good job marching toward the end zone here on this drive.
Brady Grant will go under center for the Murphy Bulldogs. 4-man front for the Robbinsville Black Knights, and Cameron Clem, I believe, was trying to go through a little slower this time, but collapsing in on him, number 76, John Dominguez. I like this where they have him in 2 spaces on the depth chart.
Dominguez and Inslee both getting in there on the tackle. Less than 7 to go in the half. Robbinsville did a good job when Murphy got in the red zone their last possession. They forced a turnover on downs. See if they bow their necks here.
Call it 2nd and 9 from the 16. Shift and moving Aiden Murphy over to the right side, but handing off to Cameron Clem. He'll pick up, roughly 6 yards on this one as he'll get to the 10-yard line. 11-yard line is where they will officially place it, so pickup of about 5. But it brings up a 3rd down and 4 yards to go from the 11.
Yeah, Robbinsville needs to get some penetration right here. They can bow their necks once again. You know, Murphy with the field goal kicker being out, Jerry Bowie, this would normally be a spot where he'd be warming up, but I don't know if they I think Abram Twiggs joined the team Thursday, so I don't know if they'll put it on his leg right now, but the handoff's up the gut to Brown. He gets the first down right into the 3-yard line.
What can Brown do for you? Let me tell you, get you down to the end zone door, if not go into touchdown town. I'd say give it right back to him. They land on the 3-yard line, so first and goal from the 3-yard line. 7-2. Robbinsville leads Murphy. Brady Grant getting the word from Joseph Watson.
5:30 to go in the half.
Clock's rolling, and Ryan Payne wide out to the left side of the line. Cameron Clem and Brown's going to get it again. He's punched into the end zone, and 6 go on the board this time. I'm for sure 6 go on the board for Murphy.
Cameron Clem, his first touchdown back from injury, gives the Bulldogs a 1-point lead. And let's see if they bring on the field goal unit. They do. Dalton Farmer set for the PAT.
Brady Grant holding, waiting for the snap, the set, the kick. It's high enough, it's long enough, and it's good. So Dalton Farmer puts it up, makes it a 9-7 lead for the Murphy Bulldogs. 2-point lead, 5:22 remains in this first half of play. Back in a moment on Team F1 Sports.
Abram Twiggs puts the ball on the tee, set to put it in the air for the Bulldogs. They just scored on the legs of Cameron Clem. 5:22 in the game, or in the half, sorry.
So now White Hat official comes out and slows everything down for a moment. Well, we have a moment. Saturday only, that's tomorrow. No money down on all furniture at Circuit World in Murphy. That's right, no money down, no payments for 30 days on all living room groups, bedroom groups, all recliners, including the chair and a half big boy recliner where you can watch the football game all day. Come early Saturday before the store gets picked clean. That's no money down, no payments for 30 days, free delivery on all furniture. Tomorrow, Saturday, only at Circuit World in Murphy. And the kick going high, rolls down, picked up by the Robbinsville Black Knights.
Ball's on the floor.
Oh, this one, and
still on the floor.
Oh, Murphy will roll with it, and it is finally picked up by Aiden Williams, and Murphy gets a gift, Jake.
Yeah, they do, because Robbinsville's offense has looked really good. Robbinsville just shooting themselves in the foot with the snap over the head. Nope. See if we can find that replay call. I think the White Hat called him down, and it's going to be Robbinsville football.
Wow.
See if we can see that replay really quick. Or here in a minute. It's not going to be easy to find. But here in a minute, we'll try to look at that replay.
Couple of mentions. I want to say hello to Dana Anderson tonight tuning in, David and Kelly Gentry. Also, Ray Twitty Carroll, all the way up there in near Washington, D.C. Just a few that we know that have chimed in. Glad to have you tuned in to Team FYN Sports. Jake West, along with me, Brandon Stevens, here with you tonight to bring you the Robbinsville and Murphy football game. So glad to have everyone tuned in. And my buddy Matt Cook, as Jake, they gave me one heck of a haircut. Cut all of them.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was getting scraggly, so they went ahead and shaved me down. Angie did at Mountain Barber. Handoff, and is this T. Stesky?
See, he stood up, met by a host of dogs. I think it was Isaac Collins.
Okay.
Yeah, it was Collins.
Collins.
Brody Orton getting in there. J. Anthony Gooden.
The whole student body from Murphy getting in on that one to stop things. Yeah, I thought for a minute as we were looking at that the Murphy Bulldogs going to get a gift as Aiden Williams comes up with a big recovery, but no, it's on the ground. 2nd and 9 from the 15, and Lovin launches this one as both Murphy and Robbinsville in position to bring that one in, and bring it in by Cameron Allison, and then of course Aiden Williams out for coverage for the Murphy Bulldogs.
Yeah, 3rd down here, 3rd and 9. They go on the ground with Collins on 1st down, in the air to Allison on 2nd down. 3rd and 9, 4:28 to go. Looks like they're going under center with Lovin.
One single man in the backfield, and we'll see him scamper off. Isaac Collins looking possibly for a pass, but screen pass across the lane. The Robbinsville Black Knights will hit their man Kaizek Tisteski with a running back pass, and they get 1st down out over at the Robbinsville 30-yard line.
Yeah, good play call. Lovin stands there, delivers the throw to Collins. Collins was an all-conference tight end last year. You moved in the backfield, but he still can split out there and bring down some good throws from Lovin as he did there. Now he gets the ball handed off, met by J. Anthony Gooden and Brody Orton and a host of dogs there on 1st down.
I'll pick up a few yards on this one, just straight up the gut with Isaac Collins.
Great play call by Lucas Ford on that 3rd down. Great pass delivered by Luke Lovin.
Absolutely.
You get some breathing room behind you in the back of that end zone now. Open up the playbook a little bit more. 2nd and 9. Robbinsville's been throwing the ball on 2nd down. Let's see if they stay true to that or they put it on the ground here. T. Stetsky's in the backfield. They bring Jones over to the right side.
Finally, we'll go to the line with 5 seconds on the play clock. Luke Lovin pitches back, and around the end it goes, and this one almost goes helmet to helmet, but Brody Orton and a couple others, let's see, looking in there, give a little credit to Dante Barber and Brody Orton stopping the man, but after maybe a short gain.
Man, he is hard to bring down. You're not going to get him on first contact. He's lowering that shoulder and going through you.
Well, also, too, both those guys were hitting him high or higher.
Yeah, that's what he wants.
And yeah, he can wiggle. Any runner that's worth their salt can wiggle their way through if you're being hit high. 2 minutes, 35 seconds remain in this first half of play. We're in the 2nd quarter. Murphy leads 9-7. Luke Lovin is under center. Dropping back, just going to dump this one across the line, and we'll see this one pushed out over to Cameron Allison.
It's close. It's right at the line to gain. He got it. He got it.
Yeah, he's good.
Another good play call. They hit Allison almost on a little screen there. They sent all their line to the right. Allison back to the left, and he picks up the first. Moving the chains are the Black Knights.
Either team wanting that lead going into the half. Lovin dumps it to the left side on a swing pass, looking out. We call that a slip screen to the left side of the line.
Tisteski catches it.
So going to their running backs, Jake, for the passes.
Yeah, take what Murphy's giving you, and they're giving you that right now. Tisteski is out of the game right now. It's going to be Collins and Lovin in the backfield. Gibby comes in the slot.
Pass launches out and not catchable by anybody. So brings up a 3rd down and 5 or 6 to go.
Yeah, it's a hard pass to make on the run. You don't have time to set your feet. You're being chased around. Looking for Gibby, I believe, up the right side of the field. Let's see what the Black Knights dial up right here. They've done a good job fighting through these 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6s so far. Minute 31 to go in the half. Big 3rd down.
3rd and 5 from the Robbinsville 46-yard line. First down markers at the Murphy 49. Luke Levin from shotgun looking.
Oh, he's got a hole.
Yeah, he's going to run. He'll get the first down and probably about 4 or 5 more yards past that, Jake.
Yeah, they spot him at the 45. Good decision. That's what happens when you have a senior at quarterback. He decides to call his own number and picks up the first down, moves the chains. Robbinsville did this last week. They got the ball back with about 2 minutes. I know they've had it for since about the 4.5-minute mark on this drive, but they got the ball back with about 2 minutes against Swain. Looked like they were going to go down 13-0 into the half. Instead, they dial up a couple passes, a couple big runs, and they get into the end zone and on the board heading into halftime, and that's what everybody wants, momentum heading into the locker room.
What if we had just roughly 2 or 3 possessions on each side?
Yeah.
Not much, but Robbinsville taking lots of time and being out on the field. Luke Levin for the Robbinsville Black Knights, and everything in motion. Levin goes back to pass, and
trips
a late
down
hit, and Camden Brazil. Now,
yeah,
if you'd have just left Levin alone,
didn't even have to touch him.
No, he's down already, and
yeah.
You got to have some teammates saying, "What were you thinking? Don't hit that guy." So now
Jay Anthony's giving him an
late
earful.
hit, yeah,
and a late deserved call. I mean, you can't hit him. He's down. The play's blown dead. Boneheaded mistakes.
Don't do that.
Yeah. So that's going to move Robbinsville another 15 yards up the field. The ball was on the 45. I think they'll take the sack yardage into account. He was down, slipped down at about midfield.
Well, it was after, so yeah,
yep.
You'd have to do that.
So that's going to take them up to what, the other 45?
Relatively close to the, let's see, wait a minute.
Or the 35. 35, yeah.
I was getting ready to say 35.
I don't know. I failed math.
Well, that's one of the challenges all my life.
That's why I write.
Is that the optical illusions when you're watching is a personal foul against Murphy. Second personal foul against the Murphy Bulldogs earlier in the game. Matter of fact, very early in the game, face mask personal foul against the Bulldogs. But one thing we haven't seen, a lot of these real skittish calls like false starts.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a clean
like
game,
that.
pretty clean game, except for, like you said, an errant face mask. You reach in, get a hold of whatever you can. But pretty clean game. So, and a yard from the 36-yard line.
Right.
Minute 6 to go.
Timeout Murphy. So, minute 6 left to go in this first half of play. I reset the clock actually to minute 12. But it's a 9 Murphy Bulldog to a Robbinsville 7-point lead as we're here in the second quarter of play. Minute 12 left to go until halftime. This is Murphy Bulldog and Robbinsville Black Knight football on Team FYN Sports.
Welcome back. We are live at David Gentry Field here at Murphy High School. Robbinsville Black Knights taking on the Murphy Bulldogs. Knights trail by 2, but they are driving. Want to thank some of our sponsors: Blevins Insurance of Robbinsville, Papa's Pizza of Robbinsville, Styles HVAC, Nicholson Tire, Shook Dental, Autumn Ritz, Melissa Pinkerton, Circuit World, Captain D's, Hampton Inn, the Mountain Barbershop in Murphy, CM Supply in Robbinsville, and all our other sponsors. We really thank you for letting us put this game on as Robbinsville picks up the first down and gets out of bounds. Robbinsville wants another late hit call from their fans, and their fans are loud. Murphy
Yes.
fans ought to be ashamed because they are getting cheered out of the stadium right now. That took 3 seconds. Took about 3 seconds off the clock for that play. They pick up the first down. They've got it at what?
31.
31, yeah.
Yeah, don't look at the scoreboard. It says 46.
In the break we were just talking about how fast this game was moving, and ever since then.
That's right. Now it's slowed down.
Molasses.
It's slowed down. This last minute and 3 seconds will probably take an hour. But no, you're right. Trucking just along as Robbinsville, they kept the ball on the ground.
So we
in
did
their first possession. Go ahead.
We might have gotten a. Oh no!
Oh, incomplete.
They came out and said incomplete. I'm not sure how they changed that.
None. So that brings up a second down situation. And talking about loud now, Robbinsville fans not liking that too much.
I don't know how they reversed that call.
Yeah, Luke Lovin is set.
If they said incomplete, it should be 3rd and 1, right?
Should be. I don't think they have the chains or everything set correctly. But
yeah, they moved the first. They're moving it. They're moving the marker down.
Joseph Watson's still on the field, and they're telling him like, "All right,
we get it."
Eric Brinke finally comes over and says, "All right, coach, get back." The sideline coach, as they call him.
So they called it a completion on the field, reversed it. By my count, it should be 3rd and 1. Looks like they've got them in a 3rd and 6.
Give or take. Yeah, ball's on the 41, first down markers at the 35, which I don't think that was correct. I mean, it's only a yard, but I thought the first down marker originally was at the 36. But let's get the doggone ball game back underway and get it rolling.
Well, I think they got more than from the unsportsmanlike penalty. The ball was up on the 36 or on the 37, and the first down was on the 35 or something like that.
And now I think both coaches, Lucas Ford for Robbinsville and Joseph Watson, are pleading a case to their respective sideline judges.
There we go.
There
we go.
Now that's what I was telling you. Ball should have been right where they placed it now, around the 36, 3rd and 1, with 1:03 left to go. All right. And dropping back in under center, just handing off as Robbinsville gets the first down, and Gibby rolls up with it.
All that just for Robbinsville to get back where they wanted to be.
That's over to the 27-yard line.
Clock's still running, though. 50 seconds to go in the half.
That should be stopped because they've got to move the chains.
It should be. You're right.
Dropping back, little swing pass over to the left side of the line, and Robbinsville Black Knights will hit their man, Kazik Tisteski.
Just as he catches it, moves up the field, gets out of bounds at the full 22-yard line.
Second down, roughly 5, as ball rests at the 22. Lovin again under center. 2 wide out to the right, 1 wide to the left as they throw this one across the middle.
Had him on the seam.
Yeah, that was elevate that ball just a little bit, and that's money for the Robbinsville Black Knights. 37.5 seconds remains in this football's game's first half. 9-7. Murphy Bulldogs have a slim 2-point lead after a safety, and they failed to come up with the big 6. Shotgun is Lovin. Drops back, has all kinds of options, but he's being hurried. Does not want to cross the line of scrimmage.
Tosses it into the
Murphy
end zone.
Bulldogs will intercept, bring it back over to the 3, the 5, the 10, the 15. Williams on his horse moving, and touchback 20 to the 30, still rolling up the field. No holding penalties.
There's one penalty down at the goal line.
Oh, really? Oh, yes, there is.
Aiden Williams takes it back to the 45, somewhere 46-yard line. 11.8 seconds to go. We'll see what the flag is back at the end zone. There's a flag on the sideline over there on Robbinsville sideline. We'll see what that one is too.
While we have a second, don't forget Saturday only. That's tomorrow only. No money down on all furniture at Circuit World in Murphy. That's right, no money down. No payments for 30 days on all living room groups, bedroom groups, and all recliners, including the big chair, the chair and a half big boy recliner, which you can watch football and anything else comfortably. Come early on Saturday tomorrow before everything gets picked clean. That's no money down, no payments, free delivery on all furniture tomorrow only at Circuit World in Murphy, across from Ingalls. And tell Cale Curtis and that whole bunch that Jake and Brandon sent you in. So let's see.
Still waiting.
Is it an interception?
Yeah, block in the back was at the 2-yard line.
Pass interference on both sides. Is that what I read?
I think it was a.
Usually when they put their hand, I mean, it's a.
Oh yeah, I didn't see the white hats.
Pass
I didn't see the white hats motion, but I saw the way. No, yeah, it's blocking the back. Two blocking the back calls. They're going to offset. Murphy's going to get the ball back up here at the 46-yard line.
So can you guess pass?
Yeah.
First
going to see.
First and 10 from the 46 at Murphy territory.
Got
11, almost 12 seconds left to go in this first half. 9-7, Murphy leads the Robbinsville Black Knights. Granson shotgun, rolls just a little bit to his left. He fires and gets to Ryan Payne, gets out of bounds with 5 seconds left to go, 5.3, and at the 43-yard line in Robbinsville territory. All right, quickly back to the line, no horsing around. You've got to get back, get set. From the Robbinsville 43, first and 10 for the Murphy Bulldogs. Can you say pass again?
Yeah, I don't think you've got – I think you have to take a shot at the end zone or on a seam at least.
Only if you want to just get into the halftime seamlessly, I mean, and without any ill consequence.
I can't believe it's 9-7 with everything that's happened in this football game.
Brady Grant shotgun. Left side slot is going to be Blake Davis, and timeout is being asked for by the Robbinsville Black Knights. Real quick break. We'll come back in a moment. 9-7, Murphy leads the Robbinsville Black Knights with 5 seconds left to go in the first half on Team FYN Sports. Murphy Bulldogs have the football with 5.3 seconds remaining in this first half of play. A 9-7 lead for Murphy. And 4-man front for the Robbinsville Black Knights. You got to be a Robbinsville Black Knight to your anticipating pass. 3 receivers practically to the right side. Grant rolls out, looks across middle of the lane, has wide open space. He's going to get taken down. There's going to be a face mask that came out. I know that's where the flags are coming in, Jake.
Yeah, a couple flags come in there.
So let's see. John Dominguez, maybe Kellen Inslee, but they're going to say no play over, no do over. Robbinsville.
If it was on Murphy, we're going into the half. May have been a hold. It did come in the.
So let's see real quick. like. And
Yeah, it's a hold. So
so, yep, we're at halftime. Halftime lead. The Murphy Bulldogs have the 2-point advantage. 9 Murphy Bulldogs, 7 for the Robbinsville Black Knights. We'll be back in just a few moments. We'll try to, let me just see real quickly before we go to break, any other scores from around western North Carolina that have been whistled into us. No, not as of yet. We're watching the obviously the Swain Hayesville game and the Rosman Andrews game that are being played just around us. Be back in a moment. This is Team FYN Sports.
Welcome back. We are live here at David Gentry Field, Murphy High School. I want to go ahead and tell you, if you are watching on Facebook, please go over to fyntv.com. Watch the stream from there. We are going to switch over to a hardwired connection, and since the school has Facebook blocked, because God knows that's a good idea, with all these kids around here, the stream won't work on Facebook. So if you're on Facebook, if you're watching on Facebook, go over to fyntv.com, because there's so many people here, the internet keeps dropping out. That's why it's a little bit laggy. But we're going to go fully on fyntv.com here in about 10 minutes. So pull it up on fyntv.com. You can watch it on your TV, watch it on your laptop. Anywhere you can watch Facebook, you can watch FYNTV. So go to fyntv.com. Watch there. We're probably going to shut down the Facebook stream when we go to Hardwire. Any scores around the area, Brandon?
Not yet. I haven't seen anything, but here. The important one is Murphy Bulldogs 9 and the Robbinsville Black Knights 7. Remember, Jake, at the beginning of this football game, Murphy won the toss, and they elected to defer to the second half. So here we are. Murphy Bulldogs will receive. Ryan Payne looks like he's going to be the deep man, along with Aiden Williams and Grayson Hall, the up men. Payne is going to be back around the 15. Williams and Hall.
Luck Savage will boot it away for the Black Knights as he puts it up on the tee.
Hall again. They'll be up at around the 20. And we're ready to go for the second half as everything's in motion. And this one flies way back over to finally Ryan Payne. Williams had a hand on it. Turns it back, 20 touchback, and I believe it'll land right at the 20, Jake. So 1st and 10 and 80 yards of real estate in front of the Murphy Bulldogs.
Good job by the Black Knights kickoff team getting down there.
They got the job done. They hustled.
Murphy's got a lot of green grass in front of them. Let's see if they can put together a drive. We have seen one offensive score by both teams.
We have one down with the Murphy Bulldogs.
Looks like maybe can't see a number from here, but we'll take a quick break. We'll be back with an update on the injury. Blake Davis was helped off the field there, non-contact it looked like. We'll see get an update on that later. But Murphy takes over first drive from the 20-yard line, first drive of the second half.
Brady Grant is in shotgun. Cameron Clem is back with him. They switch up just a bit. Aiden Williams will switch
Whoa,
up
high snap.
Oh, and
Kellen Inslee hits him immediately. I think it was Inslee.
Oh, yeah, took his head off.
It's exactly how Robbinsville wanted to start this half. Coming out with a little bit of pep in their step.
What is it that I've always heard players from both sides in this game is like, okay, we may lose the game, but you're going to know we were there.
Yeah.
And when you're bathing in Epsom salt, that's going to be one to remember. 11:39 left to go as we're just underway in the second half, third quarter, 9-7. Murphy leads Robbinsville. Through the line, Murphy doing a square dance with Robbinsville, and finally we all fall down.
think it was Michael Brown on the carry there for the Dogs. Bottled up. Bring up third and 14.
Give or take. Let's see. Trying to squint out the yard marker. It might be closer to 15, but what the heck.
Got some quick score updates from the old, I don't know if he's a Black Knight or a Bulldog. He's been both. Mitch Beasley says Swain 20-0 over Hayesville. Andrews 14-6 over Rosman.
14-6. Wow. Shotgun again. Brady Grant rolls out looking for the pass. Launches out looking for Grayson Hall in his hands. And
it might have been picked off.
Might have been. But either way, it was broken up, and Grayson trying to pull that one down.
Good job by Luke Lovin and Wachacha on the coverage. Murphy's first drive of the half. Nothing doing. Negative yardage in the second half for the Bulldogs. Brings on Dalton Farmer, the all-conference punter.
Is this the first punt we've seen tonight? Besides taking
so.
away the safety.
I think so,
punt.
yeah.
But
First punt from Murphy, yeah.
You're 3 and out.
Yeah.
Okay. Farmer is back over at the 5-yard line, and the Robbinsville Black Knight, Cameron Allison, back at the Robbinsville 40-yard line, going to let it roll, and Murphy's on top of it. Ryan Payne, the first man to get there.
Good job of flipping the field by Dalton Farmer. Robbinsville takes over on the own 28-yard line.
Say hello to Adam Bobo over at Western Carolina University. We've had that wristband, Western Carolina University football. He's undergraduate assistant defense. Robbinsville is, we mentioned now with the football at the 28-yard line. 10 minutes, 25 seconds remaining in the third quarter, 9-7. Murphy leading the Robbinsville Black Knights. Allison's going to go wide out over to the right side of the line. Move some folks around, and we're underway. Carry, and going through the air is Gibby, and we'll pick up maybe a yard.
Yeah, he's chopped down by Brody Orton and a couple of Dogs. Picks up 1 yard. 2nd and 9. Catuto's in on the stop.
Winding down to 10 minutes. 2nd and 9 from the 30 or the 29-yard line. Luke Levin from shotgun looks for a pass, rolls to his left side of the line, and Gibby gets the pass, but he's out of bounds. So brings up 3rd and 9.
Both teams having trouble moving the football here in the second half offensively. 3rd and 9. While you're giving shout-outs, let's give a shout-out to Bo Beasley. He's watching with the Beasleys.
Yeah.
I think they're probably in Florida right now, but they got a lot of skin in this game.
I was going to say, what in their closet do they have more of, black and gold or black and white, black and silver?
Big 3rd down.
From shotgun is Levin. He gets a little hurry. Brody Orton is after him, and
Landon Lape dives at his ankles, putting his head down, getting the first down is Luke Lovin.
A little fist bumping from the Robbinsville Black Knights.
I know he's a Black Knight, but Luke's got that dog in him, putting his head down, fighting for every inch, moves the chains. 3rd down defense for the Bulldogs has been pretty bad.
Not good. Wide over to the left side of the line, Tucker Jones. Wide over the left side of the line, Tucker Jones. And just up the gut, straight on downhill running, Jake, as we'll see this one with big number 7, Isaac Collins.
Yeah, Collins has done a good job between the tackles, picking up that hard yardage.
Under center, Luke Levin drops back, rolls out, looking to his right. He's going to look out for Cameron Allison. Instead, he shifts to the left side of the line.
Oh, caught by Benton Gibby.
Gibby gets up over to the Murphy 40-yard line, and He'll get past the 40 over to the 39, 1st and 10, Robbinsville into Murphy territory.
Black Knight faithful on their feet for that one. Good job improvising in the backfield by Luke Lovin.
Yeah, the plan play looked like it was going to go to Cameron Allison, who was doing a little curl to the right side, but instead, 1st and 10, that's payday enough to get you a fresh set of 4.
Now you're in Murphy territory at the 39-yard line, it looks like, and they go in the gun again.
Cameron Allison wide out to the right, and handoff just goes up the middle and nothing doing. As a matter of fact, that might be half a yard loss.
Big J. Anthony gets in there.
Gibby is the ball runner.
J. Anthony good, and then on the stop there.
Now they'll say no gain, so 2nd and 10.
Gibby on the carry. Now bring him 2nd
Down to 8 minutes left to go in this third quarter play. 9-7. Murphy Bulldogs leading the Robbinsville Black Knights. That came off of a partial of a safety, and then Cameron Clem ran it in for a 3-yard run back in 5:22 left to go in the second quarter. But Robbinsville with the ball, threatening against the Murphy Bulldogs. Pass and dump this one across the lane, to Gibby. And finally, they get a little magic worked out there across the middle, but trying to get it to Gibby.
They've got something going in the passing game, does Robbinsville here on this drive.
Said this a little earlier, you got to have some diversity, and the offense just can't run the ball all night like these two teams are used to doing. You've got to, because wise to it, maybe a little trickeration because we know what both teams do. From under center, Luke Lovin hands it to Gibby. Gibby will try to get around the corner and will lose some yardage as leading up the charge. That was Grayson Hall.
Grayson Hall did a good job reading that one. That play had some trouble developing in the backfield. Luke Lovin's on the sidelines getting the play call in from head coach Lucas Ford.
Ball to 29. It'll bring up a 2nd down and roughly 13. First down markers way down yonder over at the 14-yard line. Twins over to the narrow side, one wide to the right. Luke Levin now 1 second, and they're going to see a timeout called by the Robbinsville Black Knights before they get a delay of game penalty. 6:29 remains in this third quarter play. Murphy with the lead, 9-7 over the Robbinsville Black Knights. Back in a moment on Team FYN Sports.
Welcome back. 6:29 to go in the third quarter. Bulldogs lead 9-7, but Robbinsville is threatening. Put together a good drive here in the second half. Back to the air. Got a man.
And right down over to the end zone door, Jake, is
I think that's Eli Lambert. Yeah, Eli Lambert. He had a big game last week against Swain. And Robbinsville knocking on the door down to the 6-yard line. They've had that seam open. Lovin's missed it a few times. He hit it that time.
This one running up the gut. I mean, your passing lanes are a little more narrow, but, hey, they send 2 receivers to the left, 1 wide to the right. Lovin's going to be under center. Hand this one off, and big man goes through. Collins. So, no, just comes up right to the line of scrimmage. And about everybody on the front line got in on that tackle.
Yeah, Murphy's going to have to bow their neck. Backs against the wall. Robbinsville's done exactly what they needed to do to open up this second half. They came out. Murphy had the football. They send them 3 and out. They march it all the way down the field. I think they had the ball at their 27-yard line, and now they're on the Murphy 6-yard line.
If Robbinsville scores at this particular time, it'll be big. I'll tell why. This one handed off back up with Kazik Pisteski. He'll get just a little bit closer to the end zone door, but with this, it'd make it at least, 14-9, and the momentum that is lacking with the Murphy Bulldog offense, this one's going to play right into the hands and good momentum for the Robbinsville Black Knights.
Kept it on the ground for the first 2 plays. 4:45 to go, clock ticking. Kept it on the ground the first 2 plays here inside the 10. See what they do here. They go out of the gun.
11. And in around.
Allison stood up by Orton.
They're going to deny the entrance to the touchdown town.
So, 4th down.
Big one.
I believe they will bring out Luck Savage. That's a good call. It's a good call. The way your offense has moved the ball, you want to take a 1-point lead. The way your defense has played.
How's he doing on field goals?
Hit the game winner last week against Swain County with no time left, so I'd trust him.
11 to holds. Set, the kick gets high enough, it's long enough, and it is good. It's now a 10-9 football game. 1 point separates the Robbinsville Black Knights with a lead over the Murphy Bulldogs. 3:47 remains in this third quarter. Stay with us. We'll be back in a moment on Team FYN Sports. Robbinsville Black Knights will kick this one away, and it's picked up by Ryan Payne over at the 25.
Got
Payne
a seam.
is moving, and he's got just nothing but clean and green real estate in front of him. No hold down to the Robbinsville 28-yard line. Yeah, 1st and 10 for the Murphy Bulldogs. So making the offense
We got a flag.
a lot easier. But
Flag back at the 26-yard line, and that's going to be a block in the back on Murphy. That's coming back.
Goodness gracious.
Just when it swings one way, it swings the other.
What a beautiful run by Ryan Payne. And so blocking the back against the Murphy Bulldogs. From that, what is that going to take it back to the 17-ish?
Both these teams swinging, though. Swinging at each other. See who lands the last punch as Robbinsville's ahead 10-9.
Well, we knew this one was going to be relatively. The last few meetings, except for the very last meeting, which was last season in the postseason, Murphy wins 34-21 over Robbinsville. Before that, 14-7. Before that, back in the 23 season, Murphy loses 26-21. So under center goes Brady Grant. Cameron Clem's back there in the backfield with him. End around, trying to find it. Cameron Clem, head movement, juking and shaking and getting through, but see how many yards he picks up.
Cam seems like he keeps holding his hamstring. I don't know if it's that ankle or if it's that hamstring or what, but he does come off to the sideline, try to get stretched out. Michael Brown comes in along with Brody McFadden.
6 yards in front of the Murphy Bulldogs from the 21-yard line. shift some things around. Catuto goes over the right side, handoff over to the right side of the line, and not that much yardage.
Yeah, McFadden stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Yeah. Third down, Robbinsville defense owning the second half.
2 minutes, 35 seconds remaining in the third quarter. 10 Robbinsville, 9 Murphy Bulldogs.
This is feels like a make or break moment in this football game right here. I know there's still 2 minutes in the third quarter. We've got a whole nother quarter to play, but the way Robbinsville is playing, Murphy's got to have this.
Pass from Brady Grant.
Over the head.
He had to jump for it, but Ryan Payne, nothing doing, brings up fourth down, and we'll see cousin Dalton Farmer go out.
Yeah, got to bring out the punting unit here.
And you better punt it well.
Cam Allison, he's dangerous in the return game. We'll see if Farmer's able to get a hold of this one. Not to announce or jinx or anything, but we've seen a bad snap in this game, and we saw a bad snap in the Franklin game.
And we've seen
Murphy.
And we've seen trick plays in this game.
Yeah.
Not tonight, but in previous meetings. But not now.
Ooh, almost. Got a hand on it.
Punt. This is a wobbly spiral down over the Robbinsville 35. Keeps on giving a Murphy roll. And ball rolls over to the 26-yard line where Robbinsville will pick it up 1st and 10. Hey, fans, by the way, Saturday only, no money down. All furniture at Circuit World in Murphy. That's right, no money down. No payments for 30 days. All living room groups, bedroom groups, recliners, including the chair and a half big boy recliner where you can watch football in style and comfort. Come early Saturday before the store is picked clean. No money down. Again, no payments for 30 days. Free delivery on all furniture tomorrow only. That's tomorrow Saturday at Circuit World in Murphy across from Ingalls. Here's Robbinsville. Black Knights coming to the line. Minute 53 left to go in the third quarter. Robbinsville with the ball. They have the lead and the pitch out going around to the end, and Murphy Bulldogs get into the backfield a little bit with Camden Brazil, who comes in and puts a shoulder in on Isaac Teesteski.
Teesteski gets back to the line to gain. So with a minute and a half in the third quarter, 2nd down and 10 for Robbinsville, and I would like to see the time of possession stats so far in this one. It feels like Robbinsville's had the ball the whole game, and this is what they wanted to do. This is the style of football Robbinsville wanted to play.
Tucker Jones goes wide to the left. Wide to the right is Allison, and Levin in the backfield rolls out, play action, looking for the pass, dumps it, and will hit his man, Isaac Teesteski. I'm not sure that was intended receiver, but it was a good option anyhow.
Yeah, picks up about 5 yards, 3rd and 5 or 6.
Say 5.
Yeah. So if you're Murphy, you can do your offensive favor right here, get off the field, but you've had a lot of trouble on 3rd down. Robbinsville has called this game almost perfectly as far as 3rd downs are concerned.
1:10 remains in this third quarter. Luke Levin from shotgun trying to get into the
backfield. Got him across the middle.
Oh, they do hit his man, and they will get the first down at the 37-yard line.
Ball was bobbled, but he held on to it. I think that was Tucker Jones, number 2.
It is.
Move the chains, bleed the clock.
Again, I was wondering what the stoppage of clock rule is, because clock keeps on rolling, and with the chains moving, clock should have stopped. But anyhow.
I think the referee is waving his arm as soon as he sets the football. He is not worried about the he's not worried about the chains.
From the 37, the Robbinsville Black Knights, Luke Levin in shotgun again. He's going to roll, and he's going to keep it himself. Camden Brazil wraps him up, and then Janthony Gooden comes along and makes the final hit. Loss of a yard. So it brings up 2nd and 11 from the 36.
They're going to probably take this one into the fourth quarter, be content with it.
There's a differential of about 5 seconds from the play clock to the game clock. And Robbinsville just eyeballing it down, that's what they're going to do. Well, that said, we're going to go into the fourth quarter, and it's a Robbinsville 1-point lead, 10-9. Fans, don't go away. That fourth quarter is coming up. Robbinsville will have it as we change ends of the football field, and we'll take a sip of Pepsi right quick. Be back in a moment on Team FYN Sports. Robbinsville Black Knights have the ball, but 2nd and 11 from just past the 35-yard line. We'll call it the 36. Luke Levin is in shotgun and rifles this one over for a nice swing pass to the right side of the line. Pickup of about 1, and that's Cameron Allison who he hits, who had just a couple of steps before he hit the sideline. So let's see, fans, next week, just a real quick promo, Murphy Bulldogs at the Andrews Wildcats. Playing Rosman tonight. Had you mentioned earlier that it was a lead for Andrews over Rosman just a little while ago. We'll tell you about Robbinsville in just a few moments. Send Cameron Allison wide to the left side of the line. Shotgun is Lovin. That's double
got his
way.
man.
Oh, Gibby.
Hit immediately.
Oh, gosh. In the middle of, you hate, those are the ones, the passes that you like to save, but man, you're gonna take a lick for it. From the 41, Robbinsville brings up 4th down. Ryan Payne gonna drop back to be the deep man for the punt return.
Yeah, good job by Ryan on the stop there. That's exactly what Murphy needed. I mean, not just needed, had to have.
They bring him up.
Yeah, looking for the fake. Not coming.
This one's going to be high arching, and will hit the Murphy 20 and give a Robbinsville bounce to the 18, almost the 17. So within that, about 83 yards of real estate in front of the Murphy Bulldogs to make it back up the field. 10:31 remains in this football game. Fourth quarter, Robbinsville with the lead, 10-9 over the Murphy Bulldogs.
Looks like Blake Davis may be headed up to the locker room. No update on him yet, but
on the Gator.
Yeah, he's on the Gator, headed up to the locker room, so looks like his day is done. We'll keep you updated as much as we can.
Murphy with the ball, 1st and 10 from the 17, and trying to break through the line, nothing doing, as this may even be a loss of a yard.
Yeah, I think that was Dominguez and Kellen Inslee getting in there.
On Cameron Clem, the runner for the Bulldogs.
Nothing doing in the second half offensively for Murphy at all. I think they're still in negative yardage for the third quarter. Yeah.
Wow.
Now we're into the fourth. I don't think they have a net yard gained here in the second half.
Let's see what this one brings along. Grayson Hall wide to the right. Payne goes wide to the left side. Shotgun again. Brady Grant look for the pass. Gets it over to Ryan Payne unprotected as he'll turn it back up, and he'll get the first down as he crosses over the 28-yard line. 29-yard line, I believe, is where they're going to plant the ball.
Very close, right at the line to gain.
Right.
Wait and see where it's spotted. Yep, he gives the signal, moves the chains. First down of the second half for the Bulldogs comes with 9:40 to go in the game. Robbinsville's defense has been very stout. See why they're called the Black Swarm.
Hard hitting. Brady Grant now under center. Comes back, hands off Cameron Clem. Ends around and finds the corner and will turn it up for about a 5 or 6 yard. Looks like a 6 yard gain as he'll get over to about the 33 yard line. First down marker is going to be at the 37.
Swain leads Hayesville 28-0. Still no change, I don't think, in the Andrews game. 14-6 over Rosman.
That'll be one of the last home games for the Murphy Bulldogs next week at Andrews, and then come back home to play Hayesville and wind it up with Swain County over in Bryson City. Shotgun from Brady Grant. Pitch out to the left side. Cameron Clem turns it up. First down, 40 to the 50-yard line. They're going to mark him down at mid-pitch. First and 10 for the Murphy Bulldogs.
Yeah, it looked like they had him right there at the line of scrimmage, but made a good move. Got around that left side, moved the ball right to midfield.
Brody McFadden going to come in and stand in the backfield, and he and Cameron Clem.
Robbinsville's loud. They're over there on that hash.
Yeah. That one center section, you can hear them all the way up here. Dropping back, looking for the handoff is up the field and getting across not only the line of scrimmage, but past the first down marker, Brody McFadden. And something just told me he was going to break free.
Dropped his mouthpiece. He's going to be looking for that. But Bulldogs move the chains with 8 minutes to go in the game. 1 point ball game. Can't ask for anything better, Brandon, here on a Friday night.
Exactly.
Murphy, North Carolina.
Brady Grant is under center. Handoff. Cameron Clem as shoestring tackle, and he goes down.
Great job. Kellen Inslee firing up the crowd. That kid plays with his head on fire. Lost a yard back to the 40-yard line.
I know his dad, Alan B. Inslee, call him B. Inslee. He's our vice chief over in Cherokee. He and Libby have to be proud of the boy Kellen.
Oh, yeah. I mean, he's putting up Defensive Player of the Year numbers so far.
Right. Grayson Hall wide over the right side, one in the slot. Motion from Ryan Payne coming back and looking for the pass. Ryan's wide open, and Brady Grant
still on his feet.
All kinds of traffic. Launches the pass, gets it out to Grayson Hall. Grayson Hall will wrap it up. It looked like it to me. He had control, and he came down in bounds, so why not?
He got hit pretty hard. What a play.
So about a yard to the first down marker.
2 yards.
2 yards.
3rd and 2, yep.
After they will place the ball at the 31. First down markers at the 29.
What a play. That was just a
clock's rolling.
Backyard play right there. Yeah, 6:30 to go.
6.5 minutes, yeah. Grant shuffles up, and he's under center. Aiden Williams, right side slot. Cameron Clem busts up and through the A-gap and will get the first down, it looks like, plus about another yard or so. So 1st and 10 for the Murphy Bulldogs down at the 26 or 27-yard line.
Putting a few things together here are the Dogs.
Man, this is kind of rare. Now the game is speeding back up.
Yeah.
Ordinarily, we'd be talking to you about 10 o'clock, and this is where we would be with about 6 minutes left to go in the game. But 6 minutes left to go and 9:23. Again, we switch ends. Aiden Williams in the right side slot. Cameron Clem, no, he's not the ball runner. Instead, going off onto the left side of it, Michael Brown.
Gobbled up by Kellen Inslee, making his presence felt tonight.
And the Murphy Bulldogs trying to make up a few yards. Again, the original line of scrimmage at this particular point was at the 26. Murphy's at the 27, 2nd and 11. Payne going wide to the right side. Aiden Williams in the left side slot. In the backfield, Michael Brown and Cameron Clem. Brady Grant launches this one out, connects with Ryan Payne, turns it up, gets over to the 11-yard line, and that children is going to be good enough for a first down for the Murphy Bulldogs. Almost 1st and goal.
Flag on the play, probably coming back. Looks like it's in the area of holding.
Well, we didn't. Yeah, so you see Brady Grant clap his hands, and that's not good. And that's the second big play, specifically with Ryan Payne moving up the field, that gets called back. So we'll repeat the down. And the officials will mark it off at the 37-yard line.
That's a backbreaker right there. Second and a long ways.
First down markers, at the 16, so you can do the math.
Under center for Grant. Not going to try to get it all back right here, it doesn't seem.
Drops back, looks for a pass. Brady Grant gets right to the edge of the line of scrimmage. And right into the hands of
Good
Ryan
defense.
Payne. There's going to be a flag, and I guess there's going to be pass interference.
Got to be DPI.
We're not talking about dots per inch. We're defensive pass interference. So you can see the line judge motioning that it is pass interference. Regardless, automatic first down.
Yeah, it won't be a spot foul. It'll
Hold on,
be 15.
wait. Personal foul against the Robbinsville Black Knights.
Oh, yeah, they called pass interference. They declined that one. They called roughing the passer. They accepted that one.
Okay. I was watching the pass. I didn't see Brady Grant take a lick.
I didn't either.
4:45 remains in this football game. 1 point lead for the Robbinsville Black Knights, 10-9 over the Murphy Bulldogs. Murphy has the football, and seemingly they're building back up their momentum. The question is, if you do score, scoring quickly here was probably in that you're going to give a good amount of time for Robbinsville to jump back into this game.
1st and 10. 2 big penalties, one on Murphy, one on Robbinsville, that have changed the field position on this drive.
Grant's under center. Clem gets the handoff through the middle of the line and will get across the 20-yard line. And again, the worry here, you could go ahead with a field goal if you had the regular Joe, Jerry Bowie.
Regular Jerry.
Experience enough for Abram Twiggs. And if that's the way it works down, I mean, you'd take the lead 12-10. Grant is dropping back, and Michael Brown gets the handoff. He's going to get real close to the first down marker, which is right around the 12-yard line. And
I think he's about a yard short, half a yard short.
Let's see. 4 minutes left to go.
Yep.
3rd and 1.
3rd and a yard.
Again, don't watch the clock. Don't watch the scoreboard.
Yeah. 3:45 to go in the football game. 3rd and 1.
Ball's at the 13. Brady Grant's going to go under center one more time. Everybody crowds the line, and Cameron Clem's going to go through, and can't tell it from here, but looks like he probably got the yardage to get that first down. That just a little bit. Benefit here is
they're gonna measure. They're gonna bring out the chains.
Are you kidding?
They're gonna bring out the chains.
We've seen maybe 2 of those in the last 2 seasons.
Yeah.
We're not quite NFL. We've got the automatic watching eye that.
Let's see what we're looking at here. Close as the camera can get, right there, and we've got Bulldogs in the way, so we're not going to be able to see. First down.
First down. And so inside of the 10-yard line, is that first and goal? Or are we
No,
still
they're
a yard
just
or
on
so?
the 13-yard line.
Okay. So Brady Grant back under center. Ryan Payne wide over to the right side of the line. Handoff going through the to the right side with Cameron Clem. He gets to the 5, gets into touchdown town, and the Murphy Bulldogs make it a 15-10 football game after the 12-yard run by Cameron Clem. 3:06 left to go in the fourth quarter of play.
I'd keep my offense out there and try to make this a 7-point football game. Yeah, and that's what they're going to do.
Wouldn't you?
Brady Grant's coming back out on the field.
Yeah, I was thinking 2-point conversion. Now, ordinarily, we would have Blake Davis.
Yeah.
And
got 5 seconds on the play clock. Murphy's going to have to hurry up and get this one off. 2, 1.
Timeout.
Yeah, timeout.
Timeout. So timeout just taken for just a few seconds. Let me remind you one more time that tomorrow is a big day at Circuit World in Hayesville.
Murphy.
Saturday, I'm sorry, in Murphy. Sorry. Saturday only, no money down on all furniture at Circuit World Murphy. That's right, no money down, no payments for 30 days on all living room groups, bedroom groups, and all recliners, including the chair and a half big boy recliner where you can watch football in comfort and style. Come early because Saturday morning, people are going to be picking the furniture clean, and so you want to get your best pick. No money down. Again, no payments for 30 days. Free delivery on all furniture tomorrow, only at Circuit World in Murphy, across from Ingalls. A proud sponsor of football here on Team F-Line Sports.
What does Coach Watson have in his bag to pick up 3 yards?
So in the back is Cameron Clem, and Brady Grant is in shotgun. Rolls
put it in
out,
the air.
And he's going to roll out, and he's going to.
Oh, he's
finds
got
a
it.
wide
He's
open-
got it.
Come on.
Got him.
He hits his man in the backfield, in the back of the end zone.
Aiden Williams.
So, all right, 3:06 left to go in the game. Murphy
Ball games.
Bulldogs with a 17-10 football game with a lead over the Robbinsville Black Knights. We'll come back, see the Robbinsville Black Knights possession with the last 3:06 left to go in this football game on Team FYN Sports.
Yeah, ball game's not over the way Robbinsville's been offensively with the football. We'll see. Keep waiting to see if this new kicker is going to come into play here, and hopefully he can keep this one inbounds. Murphy, if you're a Murphy fan, you want to pin Robbinsville back as deep as you can because they've had some slow, methodical drives, and they've only got 3 minutes on the clock here, which is it's plenty of time. But the way Robbinsville's been playing, they've really drawn out that clock. So let's see what Abram Twiggs does here as he gets set to put this one into the air for the Dogs. Cameron Allison is back to receive for Robbinsville.
Not a bad leg for Twiggs.
Him and his brother, very, very good soccer players. I think the Murphy soccer team has won their last
11.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cameron Allison is back deep to receive. He's back at the 12-yard line. Up men around the 16, maybe the 17. Twiggs checks everything, and 2 seconds on the play clock. You got to go. Delay of game. And the Murphy Bulldogs, that they're going to be backed up.
Yeah, it's back them up to the 35.
At least. So we'll reset. And the official comes over to tell Twiggs, says, look, you got to look at this little bitty clock over here.
I think Twiggs was waiting on the whistle. I don't think he heard the whistle down there. Not saying it didn't happen. That's what the Murphy sideline looked like.
So here it is. Puts his foot into it. Little low line drive, but comes up Cameron Allison, loses the football, has to scoop for it. Camden Brazil comes in, and they wrap him up, knock him down, and forward momentum gets him past the 20-yard line. I just see where they plant the ball.
So the line drive kick comes in handy for the Dogs.
Ball's placed at the 19-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Robbinsville Black Knights. Couple of receivers to the right, 3 receivers to the right side of the line. Shotgun dropping back. Robbinsville fires it across the middle of the lane and
dangerous.
In and out as there were 3 white shirts across over into the defensive box. Just nothing happening.
Looking for Tucker Jones. I think it hit off his hands and then bounced around. That could have been dangerous. 20 to 6, Andrews leads Rosman. 28-0, Swain leads Hayesville.
I figured that my prediction a little earlier was a Rosman game, but wow, Andrews putting it on. Levin rolls around, firing to a man that's falling down, and did he get it? Don't think so.
No, fell
3rd and 10.
Fell to the turf, 3rd and 10. 2 straight passes from the Black Knights. 2:51 to go. They've got time.
You were saying a little earlier, I mean, Robbinsville tonight converting on 3rd downs.
Yeah, probably
80,
like 85%.
Yeah. So back to the line, Cameron Allison wide over to the left side. Shotgun is Levin, and that looks like Collins in the backfield with him. Launching the pass.
Tipped at the line of scrimmage.
And so it brings up 4th and 10, and probably the first punt for the Robbinsville Black Knights tonight.
We'll see if they've got 2 timeouts, 2:47 to go.
Both teams with 2 timeouts.
Yeah, let's see. I would keep, if I was Murphy, I would keep Payne up. I don't know what I would do if I were the Robbinsville head coach in this situation. I guess you lean on your defense. You've got to, because
Absolutely.
You don't pick up 10 yards, the game's basically over. So you live to see another day and hope your defense bails you out here.
Snap and whistle. And the flag
Encroachment.
comes in on
Encroachment. It's going to be 5 yards. That makes this decision even harder.
Now, the way that the Murphy Bulldog defense has stepped up a little bit, and the passion in this game.
Oh, yeah, here comes the Robbinsville offense. Going to put it on the line right here.
Wow.
Say we got to pick up 5 yards.
I'd still punt that jewel out of here, but that's a lot of confidence as a
yeah,
coach you
I
put
mean,
into your team.
You got to. You got to lean on your guys. They lean on you. Let's see what you dial up here on 4th and 5.
From the 24, first down marker is at the 29. Can you say pass? This is Levin and shotgun.
Rolls out to the right. Got a man.
Oh, no.
Oh, in and out of the hands of Tucker Jones.
Aiden Williams covering from behind, wrapped him up just at the right time. And so the Murphy Bulldogs take over on downs at the 29, 1st and 10. If you're the Murphy Bulldogs, you take your time
Yeah.
and you run the ball.
Yeah.
Or at least do something that keeps the clock rolling.
Yeah.
Because now if you're a Murphy Bulldog, well, both sides, time is kind of your enemy, and you don't want to do something foolish and make a bad pass. And
Yeah, there's no way you put this ball
get
in
an
here.
interception.
Make Robbinsville use their timeouts. Robbinsville, you still got a chance. Defense has got to get you back in it.
Handoff going to Cameron Clem, it looks like, and across the
Ball security is going to be key right here.
exactly, and over to about the 20-yard line. Call it to 21. And there is a timeout for the Robbinsville Black Knights. We'll take a break. 2 minutes, 26 seconds remaining. 17 Murphy Bulldogs, 10 Robbinsville Black Knights. Be back in just a few moments on Team FYN Sports.
Seventeen to 10, Murphy leads. 2nd and 10 with 2:26 to go. Robbinsville's got one more timeout. Defense trying to get the offense the ball back one more time. Got to have a chance. See what Kellen Inslee and the Black Swarm can do right here. Backs against the wall. Got to have it. 2nd and 7.
In the Murphy backfield, you'll have Brody McFadden and Cameron Clem. Williams right side slot, Payne on the left side, wide out. Little shift, and Brady Grant rolls back. Hands off Cameron Clem. Again, keep it on the ground, keep him moving. And he gets across to the 20-yard line, pickup of about 1.
Yeah, he stood up at the line of scrimmage. Good job by the Robbinsville defense. Like Rylan Waldrop was in on the stop, and there is a timeout. We'll take a short break, and we'll be right back.
Murphy Bulldogs come back to the line, and it's going to be 3rd and 7. From the 21. Ball is just right on the 21.
This is really big because, like we've been talking about, Murphy doesn't have a field goal kicker.
Put it in motion, and Cameron Clem will get over to the 15-yard line, maybe into the 14, which is where he needs to be.
Right at the stick.
For
it's going to
a
be
first
short.
down. Yeah, by a yard.
You got to keep your offense on the field right here. Maybe any other week you send out Jerry Bowie and ice the game, but got to rely on your guys you've got right now and put it in Cameron Clem's hands and say, go get me a yard. If you're Robbinsville, you are one stop away from having a chance to tie this ball game up.
Yeah, and they're going to have not only a touchdown, but a 2-point conversion.
5 seconds.
And getting back up to it, Brady Grant is under center. 2 seconds. And
he moved. Yeah, that's game over. Jumped off sides.
Yeah, pretty much now you just go back into victory formation.
Yep, no timeouts.
And
got him to jump.
So that moves the ball up to the 10-yard line, give or take. And they take the yard markers off, so it's 1st and goal to go from the 10. And does everybody crowd around Brady Grant? They do. Michael Brown and Cameron Clem, and he comes back in, takes a knee, and so we'll roll 40 more seconds off the clock with 1:25 left to go on the game clock. We'll see this happen a couple more times. 2nd and 11 from the 11, or 2nd and goal from the 11.
What a ball game, Brandon.
Wow.
I think my mind changed on who I thought was going to win about 19 times. Robbinsville controlled the clock, played their game, ground and pound. came down to the end. Murphy gets that pass interference call, gets up inside the red zone, and they're able to give it to Cameron Clem, and he gets in for the score.
So let's see. One more time.
Yeah, one more time.
Actually, there's a differential in the game clock and the play clock of about 2 seconds, with the game clock still having a couple. So you got to run one more play.
Yep.
And then it's out. So tonight, with that, if everything will float in, Murphy Bulldogs down it, and 17-10. Murphy does not have to take another snap. 17 Murphy Bulldogs, 10 for the Robbinsville Black Knights. Real quick, just a quick review. 5 minutes, 33 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Kazik Tiesteski goes in for a two-yard run. Luke Savage will put it up for the point after, 7-0. Until we get to the second quarter, high snap, safety goes into the back. Murphy gets 2 points on the safety. 5:22 left to go in the second quarter. Cameron Clem dives in from 3 yards out. Dalton Farmer puts up the point after, and that's who would have put up the point after.
Yep.
Instead of Twigs. And so then Murphy takes the lead 9-7. Third quarter, Luke Savage will put up a 16-yard field goal, gives Robbinsville back the lead 10-9, and then 3:06 left to go. 12-yard run by Cameron Clem, and a 2-point conversion by Aiden Williams makes it now a 17-10 football game, with the Murphy Bulldogs winning over the Robbinsville Black Knights. Fans, stay with us in the coming weeks. We'll bring you more coverage of these teams and more all throughout the Smoky Mountain Conference.
Yeah, you can't ask for a better football game. I mean, down to the wire. Thank you to all of our sponsors: RCM Real Estate, Blevins Insurance, Papa's Pizza, Styles HVAC, Nicholson Tire, Shook Dental, Autumn Ritz, Melissa Pinkerton, Circuit World, Captain D's, Hampton Inn, Mountain Barbershop in Murphy, CM Supply, Biltmore Insurance, Legends Steakhouse, and all the rest of the people that make this broadcast happen. Wouldn't happen without you. Thank you. Both these teams, I mean, another instant classic taken down to the wire. Next week, Robbinsville has Rosman, I believe, and then they will be off. Murphy has Andrews.
Got about Rosman, yeah.
And we will be live for Inside the Smoky Mountain Conference on Thursday night.